Imagine waking up in the year 2150. You get out of bed, stretch, and walk to the mirror. You expect to see an old version of yourself, but instead, your face looks almost the same as it did when you were 25. No wrinkles, no gray hair. Your muscles feel strong, your energy levels are high, and your mind is sharper than ever. And then it hits you. You were born 200 years ago. Sounds like science fiction, right? But what if I told you that the first person who will live to 200 years old is already alive today? It might seem impossible, but some of the most brilliant scientists on the planet believe that aging is not inevitable. In fact, some researchers now consider aging to be a disease that can be treated, slowed down, or even reversed. And the craziest part? The technology to make this happen is already being developed. If you want to stay ahead of the biggest breakthroughs in science, technology, and the future of humanity, subscribe now and turn on notifications. This channel is all about uncovering the future before it happens. Now, let's get into the real question. How close are we to human immortality? For thousands of years, humans have dreamed of extending life. Ancient Chinese emperors drank elixirs of immortality. Spanish explorers searched for the fountain of youth. Even today, people spend billions of dollars on anti-aging treatments, hoping to slow down time. But now, for the first time in history, science might actually make it possible. We now know that our bodies age due to cellular damage, DNA mutations, and the gradual breakdown of biological functions. Over time, our cells stop regenerating properly, leading to disease, weakness, and eventually, death. But what if we could slow down, or even stop, that process? Scientists around the world are working on multiple ways to fight aging, and some of their discoveries are absolutely mind-blowing. One of the biggest breakthroughs in longevity research is gene editing. Technologies like CRISPR allow scientists to modify human DNA and remove genetic defects that contribute to aging and disease. In 2015, scientists modified a single gene in roundworms and doubled their lifespan. More recently, researchers have used genetic engineering to extend the lifespan of mice by 50%. If this works in humans, people could routinely live well past 150 years in perfect health. But that's just the beginning. Then there's senolytics, a class of drugs designed to eliminate zombie cells, old, damaged cells that refuse to die and cause inflammation in the body. These cells contribute to aging, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's disease. In experiments with mice, removing these zombie cells reversed signs of aging. The mice became stronger, healthier, and lived longer. Some of these drugs are already in human trials, and if they work, they could extend human life by decades. Another major discovery is related to telomeres, the protective caps at the end of our DNA strands. Every time our cells divide, these telomeres shorten. When they become too short, cells stop functioning properly, leading to aging. But scientists have found a way to lengthen telomeres, effectively reversing the aging process at a cellular level. Some researchers believe that this could lead to biological immortality, where our cells never degrade over time. And then, there's regenerative medicine. Right now, scientists are developing treatments that use stem cells to repair or replace damaged tissues and organs. In the future, we may not need organ transplants at all. Instead of waiting for a donor, doctors could grow a new heart, liver, or kidney from your own cells. Imagine a future where hospitals no longer treat diseases, they simply replace your damaged cells with new ones. But perhaps the most exciting breakthrough is artificial intelligence. AI is helping scientists analyze massive amounts of genetic data, developing personalized anti-aging treatments for individuals. Imagine a world where a simple blood test could predict which diseases you are most likely to develop, and then a custom treatment plan prevents them before they even happen. Some experts believe that by 2050, these treatments will allow people to live significantly longer. And by the end of this century, reversing aging might be as common as taking vitamins. But here's the big question: if we could live longer, should we? Would society be ready for a world where people regularly live to 200 years? Imagine relationships that last centuries. Retirement that never comes. Generations of people competing for the same jobs. What would happen to the economy if people never aged out of the workforce? And then, there's the issue of who gets access to these treatments. If reversing aging becomes possible, will only the rich be able to afford it? Could extreme longevity create a wider gap between the wealthy and the rest of the world? There are also concerns about overpopulation. If people stop dying at the current rate, will Earth have enough resources to support everyone? Or will humanity have to find new planets to colonize in order to survive? Despite these concerns, many scientists believe that stopping aging is the next step in human evolution. If we can extend our lifespans, we could accomplish things that were once impossible. We could explore deep space, develop technologies beyond our imagination, and unlock the true potential of the human mind. Right now, billion-dollar companies are investing in longevity research. Some of the world's richest people, including tech billionaires, are pouring money into these projects, hoping to be the first to achieve radical life extension. We are living at the most critical moment in human history. We might be the last generation to experience aging as an inevitable part of life. But let me ask you, if there was a pill that could extend your life to 200 years, would you take it? Tell me in the comments. I want to know what you think. Would you embrace extreme longevity, or do you believe aging is a natural part of life that we shouldn't interfere with? And if you love stories about the future, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. The future of human longevity is being written right now. And we may be the first generation to witness the end of aging as we know it. Stay curious, stay futuristic, and I'll see you in the next episode.